Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today I'll be showing you how to make Cleopatra's crochet outfit. It ties around the neck and the back, and it also ties around the waistband. Alright, so let's get started on the materials. So the materials we're going to need is blue and gold cotton thread, and we're going to need a 2.75mm hook. Alright, so let's get started on making the top part. We're going to start off with blue, put a slip knot on a hook, then we're going to chain 5. Then we are going to single crochet down the chain. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, single crochet up the chain, Alright, now that we have our 4 single crochets, now we are going to put 3 single crochets into the center. Now we're going to do 4 single crochets down the chain. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work. Then we're going to do 5 single crochets this time. Now we hit the middle again. Now we're going to put 3 single crochets. Now we're going to do 5 single crochets downward. Now chain 1, turn your work. Now we're going to do 6 single crochets. Now we're going to reach the middle again, put 3 single crochets in that same stitch. Now 6 single crochets downward. And then it should look like this. Now we're going to do another one identical to it. And then we're going to connect it. Now that we got both cups done, we are going to take the first one and put our hook through the very first stitch at the bottom. And we're going to attach our thread. And into that same stitch, we're going to put a single crochet. And don't forget to crochet your ends in. It's just much easier. And in every stitch at the bottom, we are going to put a single crochet. Okay, now we're going to take our next cup and into the first stitch, we're going to slip stitch it. And then single crochet all along the bottom of this cup. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work, single crochet all along the bottom, Now when we get to the center, we're just going to single crochet over it and then finish off our single crochets on the bottom of this cup. Now we're going to chain 1, turn our work again, then we're going to chain 3, backtrack. Instead of chaining 1, we're going to chain 3 and then turn our work. And now we're going to double crochet into the next stitch double crochet into the next stitch, and we're just going to do this all along the bottom. Okay, now we're going to chain 1 and do the exact same thing. We're just, excuse me, chain 3. I don't know why I keep saying chain 1. Alright, do the same thing. Do it the double crochets all on the bottom. Alright, and this is going to be it for the blue. So just weave in, or not weave in, but cut off your excess tails, and then weave in the last string, and then we will move on to the gold. Okay, now moving on to the gold. We're going to put it at the bottom of the first stitch. Here we go. And we're going to attach our gold. Now from here we're going to chain 4. First stitch is going to be a single crochet. Next stitch is going to be a single crochet, and all along the cup is going to be a single crochet, Now we get to the center, also a single crochet. Okay, now we have 2 stitches left. Now the first one we're going to chain 4 and single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, now all along the bottom is going to be a single crochet. Okay, and our last stitch is going to get a slip stitch. And then we cut our yarn. And then we're just going to weave in our ends. And then we're going to start on the straps. Okay, now with the straps, we're going to find the center. And then we're just going to attach our gold. Now we're going to chain 35. Now, if 35 is too short for you to tie a bow around your neck, go ahead and crochet more. Okay, that is how we do the strap. And then we're going to do another 35 on the other side, and then I'll meet you back. After we finish our straps, we're going to chain 65, and that is going to be our back piece. And then we're just going to put it through our chain 4s on the side. Okay, now we're going to work on the skirt. Okay, now for the skirt, we're going to start off with our waistband. So we're going to grab the gold, put a slip knot on our hook, and then we're going to chain 5. And then now we're going to go down the chain with a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and single crochet again all the way down. And this is going to be our pattern until we hit 32 rows. Okay, now once we reach 40 rows, we are going to chain 1, turn our work. We're going to flip the other side up. Then we're going to go back through that first stitch to the first stitch on the back side. And we're going to slip stitch it. Then into the second stitch, we're going to go through that, then go through the back stitch, and then slip stitch it. And do that for the other 2 stitches. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to single crochet around the band. So chain 1, and we're going to just go into the next stitch with single crochet, go into the next stitch with the single crochet, and then just in each and every last stitch. When we get to the end, to the last stitch, we are actually going to do a color change, and I will show you how to do that. Okay, now we hit the last stitch. Now we're going to go through the stitch, grab the yarn, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, and then we're going to switch to the blue. Pull through both loops. And then in the first stitch, we're going to slip stitch. Make sure you pull your tails tight. And weave in your tails as you're crocheting. And we're going to chain 3. And then in the next stitch is going to be a double crochet. Next stitch is a double crochet. And you're just going to double crochet until you hit the end, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first stitch. After we did our 6 rows of double crochets, now we're going to color change. So we're going to yarn over, go through that last stitch, grab the yarn. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to grab the gold, then go through all 3 loops, and then slip stitch into the top of the first chain. Now we're going to pull our tails tight, chain 1, into the next stitch we're going to single crochet, into the next stitch is a single crochet, and we're going to do single crochets all the way around, and then when we hit the end we are going to slip stitch into that chain 1 space. Now that we have finished the skirt, we're going to make a chain of 65, and this is going to be her waistband. And what you're going to do is you're just going to weave it through and then tie a bow, and then that is it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please give it a 2 thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't. That way you can get notifications on Claudine's crescent moon dress. That is going to be my next video that I post. And you can also get notifications on random videos that I post. Alright, I hope everyone has a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video.